Just wanted to share a little bit about angel card readings, where that I've shared information about doing a free reading or a free card reading, and some people might not even know what that means. Why would they want an angel card reading with me? So I thought I should share just a little bit of information because I have such a wide audience of people that I'm working with. I thought it would be useful to share. So the first thing I need to say is that if you have an angel card reading with myself or with anybody else, legally we have to say it's for entertainment purposes only. That might not be my personal belief as being a spiritual teacher. I've also spent £40,000 on my training, so I'm going to give you a lot of wisdom. But that's what legally in this country I have to say, and it's assigned to my insurance. So what is an angel card reading? Well, angel cards come in different shapes and forms. You can sometimes get free sets on magazines, but you also have ones which, a lot of them have come through Doreen Virtue, who is a very high level thought leader for the world. She's over in California, I think, but she's got sort of millions in her audience, a thought leader going forward, and she's created many different sets of angel cards. It's important to know that you want to see somebody who's trained in reading the cards, because often people can open up to spiritual wisdom and say, I can do the cards and I'll try and charge money for it, but aren't actually certified and trained or insured. Okay, so it is important to pick wisely about who's going to tell you something as well. So there are different sets. You can have sets of angel cards which are generalists, okay, and then you add content onto that, whether somebody's wanting to know about romance or finances or past lives or life purpose. Depends on what a person actually is wanting to know. So often we don't feel we've got the resources ourselves, and it can often be when we've had a bereavement or we're not feeling a bit low and feel, oh, I can't sort this out myself, I need some help. And that's when somebody will go seeking to find somebody to seek a psychic medium like myself, to actually ask for some guidance. Ultimately, the audience that I'm working with, it's absolutely fine that you're doing that, but I want to teach you how to actually be intuitive and how to read the cards yourself. I do my cards every day and actually look at what's going on, what challenges I might have, what things I need to think about, and I do that as after my meditation in the morning. And I just find it gives me a plan for the day. If I think there's maybe a challenge coming up, I'll ask for some wisdom, because actually I can get guidance through me as to which way to go if I am quiet and I listen. Okay, so the set of cards that when I'm doing readings online, generally I'm using the Doreen Virtue card. So if I just get the box there just to show you. So those are the cards that I'm using, although as I say I do have other ones, but generally that's a set I use when I'm saying there's a free money mindset reading. And they're all different things in this set, because this is a generalist set, because actually money mindset isn't just about your money. It's your health is your wealth, so it will come up with different things. So if I was going to pick a card now, so this one's just talked about words of abundance. That's very much about what words are we saying, what words are people saying to us. We need to speak that actually everything is all around us, being appreciative of everything around us. Whereas often people are saying they haven't got enough money, they can't do things. So as a trainer of neurolinguistic programming, I'm teaching my clients how to understand their language, how to unpick their language, so they can actually get from scarcity around money to abundance and actually have much more than they actually realise is possible. I picked another one. So this next one is about let go of guilt. Now, guilt is a very negative emotion for the body. By having that negative emotion, it keeps you weighed down. Ultimately, most people are leading a dull life. When things happen in their life, whether it's a divorce, a redundancy, a bereavement, pet dies, as say divorce, separation, very negative things, we end up into the dreadful aspect of life. And then we're not taught any techniques for how to get back up again, and by the time we get to deal with it, that's all there is. And often when somebody's in the dreadful, they'll seek a reading, and you can have a reading with myself, a full reading, if you'd like to, if you're in that situation. But ultimately, it's about letting go of negative emotion yourself, so that you don't just stop at dull, you go towards the magical and you're much more visionary in your life. So the final one I'm just going to read is, see what comes up. Okay, so focus on your priorities is this next one. So again, this is about, what are we supposed to be doing today? Sometimes we can get so distracted, and that means we don't get anything done. And if you are looking to make money, well, you've got to take action to actually make that money. That might be creating a newsletter to go out. That might be, seeing a client. That might be having a collaboration meeting with somebody. It could be all sorts of different things. If you're not in business, it could be about, how are you planning things forward, so that things at home don't bother you while you're at work. So there's lots of different things that can come up in the cards, and I hope you found that useful to find out a little bit more about angel cards. So as I said, you can have a reading with me, but ultimately, as time goes on, if you do work with me, I'm working towards you actually becoming much more intuitive and not needing somebody like myself to do a reading for you, that you can actually read yourself and actually put the right things in place. So if you are interested in coming online, then you'll see messages come out on my newsletter. So if you're not on my newsletter, let me know. And also in the Money Mindset Academy, which is the Facebook group, which anybody can join. Just go in there and you'll always get a warning, because it's not on a regular time each time, because it depends around my schedule. Bye for now.